Alrighty, so Biscuit already practiced some of her stays in here, and now I'm starting to work again on her just being comfortable with these flaps. Good girl. Wow, good job. Good girl. So I put like some cheese in there with the flaps down, and I didn't really pay attention to her, but when she went in on her own and started eating the treats, gave her lots of praise. And now what we're doing is we're just practicing some of her touches through the screen. So she has to push the screen out of the way, which ideally she would just do on her own when we ask her to load up. Just to get her comfortable touching it and just being around those flaps, because they do kind of stress her out a little bit, and she's doing really well. So I'll kind of show you some of that so you can keep working on it at home. Touch. Yes. Good girl. And I treat it away. So she's just touching the tip of my fingers. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Good job. Go get it. Yes, just alternating sides, alternating how much she has to push it out of the way. Touch. Yes, and as you can see, she'll go pretty far in there to push it out of the way. Touch. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Touch. She's thinking. What do you want? Yes. Good girl. That was a very good girl. Nice job. So now I'm just going to put some of these in here. Say, go get a biscuit. She can just do whatever she wants. Nice job. What a good girl. What a good girl. Nice job, puppy. Wow. Good girl. Good girl. Woohoo, that was so fun. Oh my gosh. Was that so fun? Oh my goodness, that was so fun. So we're just kind of building up her confidence with these flaps, because she really doesn't like when they like hit her on the face or anything like that. And so by keeping them down, putting treats in there, and giving her praise for when she decides to go in there, she has that choice on her own. She's not being lured into it and forced into it or anything. She's just figuring it out on her own, getting more comfortable with that. So that's something else that you can do. Put some really yummy treats in here with these flaps down, and just allow her to kind of explore on her own, so she gets really comfortable with those flaps, like hitting her like on the face. They're not hitting her too hard or anything, but just having them on her head is a little uncomfortable for her. Yeah, I'll do a couple more. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good girl. And now I'm just teaching her the zipper noise means she's going to get a treat. Good girl. Biscuit. Nice job. You gonna clean your business now? You a good girl. A good girl. You want a little bit of coffee? Yeah, such a good doggy. Give her a little break. That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. Ooh, yum, yum. So now we're just gonna go back to what we were doing before. So we're kind of reintegrating these things together. So we'll do stays and we'll mess around with these flaps, but for now we're gonna keep them pretty separate. Good girl, I know you're conflicted. Good girl. So we're gonna roll it back up. At least this one. And we're gonna kind of leave the flap down just a tiny bit and keep working on this. Touch. Oh, I dropped the cheese. Touch. Yes, good girl. Touch. Yes, good girl. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Biscuit. Touch. Yes. Good girl. All right, now I'm gonna try to load up with this flap. Biscuit. Okay. Load up. Yes. Good girl. Nice job. I'm gonna jackpot her, which means give her a lot of steady treats. Okay. And I'm gonna release her before she does it on her own. Okay, Biscuit. Good job. That was, oh my goodness, what a good girl. Wow. That's very nice. So we're on our way to being able to, yes, good girl. 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 Look at that tail. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. On our way to being able to zip everything back up to when she's in dirt, which she's just a little sensitive, and that's okay.